Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sanina. Welcome back, Gemini, with your love story in here, people. Now, two reminders: energies are interchangeable, time is fluid. Whatever you can reckon is your energy, that is for you. This is a collective Gemini reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, but whatever resonates, it's for you guys. Now, having said that, people, the first Akashic record the major arcana is card number 19, which is calling for reflection. Okay, now this card, people, can indicate a various, it can indicate number of things. It can also indicate that some of you guys are planning a trip over seas, over water, you know, sailing to a distant land, or taking a vacation, whatever that story could be, people. Because somewhere, guys, you are more aware of your emotions, your emotional needs that you are working upon at this point. Now, with this card, people, there is a reflection of your, um, what is the word I'm looking for? A reflection between your intuitive voice and your inner compulsive voice. You know what I mean? The inner emotional compulsions and your intuitive voice. So there is a reflection on how you choose your path, what you need to do, what you have to do to move forward, to gain greater clarity and control over your emotions. Now, this is the work that you have been doing with regards to maybe a trip you're planning, with regards to maybe a movement you're planning, overseas movement you're planning, a vacation you're planning, it could be anything, people. But it's time that you're gaining clarity over the emotions, your intuitive voice, as well as your, internal emotional compulsions that has been holding you in your place. So, but again, card number 19 breaks down to 10, which means whatever the work you have been doing for a long time, guys, you all are getting ready for some action. You have got a greater clarity now with reflection and your intuition and your intuitive voice and your internal compulsions. You're ready for something. You're ready because you have been doing that work, Gemini, is what I'm getting. Okay, and you're now ready to move forward because you have reworked and worked and reworked on this story here. Okay, you know how they say still water runs deep. If you, I don't know if you can see the card, people, but the water is very still. Okay, so over that still water, your emotions have run really deep in the night. It's a very um, night energy, which is calling for maybe you have remained awake in the night, people. You have reflected over this, you have worked over yourself with regards to a plan in movement, with regards to a trip, a vacation, or just in general with your emotions. It could be anything, guys. But whatever that you have worked for is now closing because you're ready to move. The event which is coming forward is number three. And three for me is success, luck, giving birth. Your dreams coming true. Let's put it like that. Which talks about commitment here. And you see this happy face of this man. Now, this commitment could spell love, which is directly related to your finances, your job, anything. But you're getting ready for a commitment here, guys. You're definitely getting ready. There's a contract paper right in front of you. You're getting ready to sign that contract paper. Okay, the contract is sitting on your table, and you're getting ready to kind of take on that contract, that commitment. Now, for like I said, love could be related with your job, with your finances as well. It's very important, guys, that when we look at love, we also look at that story that is talking about this love situation. So something is moving, some contract is coming into the picture. You're getting ready for that commitment, whatever that commitment is, that is going to take you forward. Now, your energy, the first card says 13 or breaks down to 4, guys, which is financial constraint. So you want to bring back a stability, excuse me, with your money, with your finances is clear. So this could be a job contract for all I know. Okay, you have reflected that might require you to move from your comfort zone for some people. That might even take you abroad for some people. But that is the contract, that is the commitment for love that possibly you are working on with regards to financial constraint. Card number 3, the garden and the gate, where you're giving birth to your luck and success. You still haven't moved, people, but you're getting ready. Okay, you are feeling a little bit insecure, but you're ready to give birth to something in your life, Gemini, that is going to take you forward. Okay, so you're kind of working on your deal with this here, with your contract. You have reflected on this story. You know what you want, and the major arcana spells the wheel of fortune. So the moment you're ready, guys, your wheel is going to turn towards your destiny, which, sorry, excuse me, which says we are immersed in natural cycles, seasons, ups and downs in life, good and bad fortune. Observe the world carefully. Very, very clear. Some bad fortune, people, with regards to money, more so I'm getting, was holding you in a place that you want to move away from. Okay, you want to turn your wheel, you want to turn your destiny, you want to bring back the good fortune, and you have reflected on yourself, people, whoever I'm connecting with, guys. You have worked on yourself, you are ready, you're getting close to your chapter, people, because something about yourself, guys, that you now know clearly, Gemini, is what you want. Is really what you want, guys. Okay, now the bottom of the deck, people, is Atsum, or card number 22, breaks down to 4. Okay, again, Atsum means two people working together. Okay, Atsum means bringing back that strength. Atsum means joining hands, coming together, people. It affirms your own strength. It really does. And it also, it's a promise between two people coming together to reach your destination, to reach your goal. So this is where the story is, where two people have researched, worked, or are still researching, are working to bring back that stability in a relationship that they now really want to arrive at with their goals in mind, people. From a stuck energy where they have not been able to move before, where everything was at a standstill, guys. And now they are on their path to victory, where a cycle is closing and a new cycle is opening, with card number 28 breaks down to again 10. So you have got 10 and 10. There is a close and an open chapter here that's coming with regards to your love, your commitment, your financial story, your wheel of fortune. That is again 10. You got 3 10s in a reading, people. When the major arcana says devil, so there was a stuck energy because somebody was having this energy of the devil, where somebody was calculating, more on calculation and greed rather than enriching their inner vision. Okay, seduction, charm, suggestions, and enchantment are at the fingertips. They have understood, they are closing that chapter of the devil in here, people. Very, very clear, very precise message from my spirit, guys. Somebody who was in the stuck energy have realized the importance now to move forward in their strength with their commitment towards this love. That also involves financial story here that now needs to, and somebody over here, Gemini, and if it's you guys, you have really reflected on the story very, very well. You have done a lot of homework, I would say, and you're ready now. Excuse me, you're ready to move. You have got your full story right. And if this commitment, the contract you're about to sign, could be a job, business, opportunity, land, property dealings, real estate, whatever it might involve, people, is something that is bringing you closer to the person you love, where both of you guys probably are joining hands together. For some, even I'm getting that, to make this happen. As simple as that, a collaborated effort. Okay. Now, having spoken about this, let's look at the shadow side of yourself in this love situation, Gemini. It is a situation where the divine is definitely blessing someone here who will be available to make things happen now, where they had got stuck before, where they had not been able to move. They had been working on that energy of reflection. That is the reason they have been working on that energy of reflection for a long time, guys, because they it's like that energy, people, where they really wanted to manifest this, but it was like they were scared to move because of the financial constraint. They felt, and you felt, Gemini, is what I'm getting, that you probably did not have enough money to manifest what you wanted to manifest. So you're probably taking that initiative to change your wheel of fortune, where both of you guys are working jointly with your spirit guide, your angels, to come together to manifest something now towards your goal and destiny or destination here. Now, let's look at the shadow side, people. You got the Eight of Pentacles, you got the Empress, and then you have, you got the Temperance card, people. Okay. So, yeah, you're working very hard in the 3D with your money, Gemini, with your money. Because Eight of Pentacles in the shadow side tells you you're getting ready to refocus, redirect your strength, rebuild something from the scratch, understanding the door to your value, whatever you want. It could be money, because Pentacles in the real world, physical world, is what I'm getting means money for me. Or it could be emotions, but more so because you got the financial constraint here. The shadow side is where you are really working hard to reinvent and rebuild yourself in a new way, Gemini. Because card number 3 talks about the Empress, talks about abundance, talks about love, talks about fertility. This is what you're working towards with your money, with your strength in the shadow side, because you want to give birth to somebody or some situation here. Empress is all about fertility, people. Empress is all about abundance, love, the card of Venus, guys. That's what you're working. Shadow side is very active for you, Gemini, with a lot of strength, card number 8. Lot of strength that is required from your end to redirect and refocus yourself towards this beautiful Empress card, where you want everything back in your life. And then comes the Temperance, which is where your balance is required, harmony is required, A middle ground is required for you to really balance yourself between the spiritual world and the physical world as well for some people. But definitely, it is a balance where you're tempering yourself well, Gemini, with your emotions, with your understanding, with your values for some people as well. I'm getting, where a lot of temperance is required, modification is required in your energy to get back yourself in the right direction as well, Gemini. Definitely 100%. Because in order to give birth to something, you definitely know whether it's love, harvest, money, new job, new opportunity that is directly connected with your love, that you're working so hard in your shadow side, people, you need to be very focused and very, very balanced with the temperance card, where you can be flexible, where you can be really flexible to adapt to any situation that is coming up in your life, Gemini, is also what I'm getting. So in your shadow side, guys, you're really working towards your own purpose as well, people. And this is also building back a temperance and love in your relationship, or where you want to give birth to a new story, Gemini, where you want to bring back that abundance of love, fertility, joy, happiness, everything that surrounds you with a lot of unconditional love is also a part of the story. So let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. So money is definitely a part of the story as well. With the Eight of Pentacles, guys, you got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you're also busy working and ending a part of your life here, guys. And you're refocusing yourself on your priority now. With the Ten of Swords is moving out, you're moving forward. You're killing that pain. You're surrendering that pain. You're letting the sun rise. You are getting back your energy level in your shadow side, Gemini, to refocus on something that is of prior importance to you, that you really now want to manifest. Really. So the Ten of Swords energy is letting it go. Letting that other energy of pain go, surrendering to that, absolution, letting yourself know that you don't want it. It's time for you to manifest something better, something good, something worthwhile for your life in here, Gemini. Let's look at the Empress card. So you're really turning yourself away from that pain, letting that go, surrendering it to the universe, and refocusing your priority, your objective, your new direction in life. With the Empress, guys, you get Justice, the Tower, okay, that's huge, an Ace of Pentacles, wow, yeah. Now, like I've always said, guys, justice comes when there has been an injustice in your life. Okay, and justice comes after the Wheel of Fortune. Look, so there is something major turning here, Gemini. Major. Where you are walking towards your own path now, you are in the process of manifesting something new, a new beginning with Ace of Pentacles in the real world. It could be a house, it could be, and it's a divine intervention. It's coming to you from the divinity, from the 5D people. But of course, you have the Tower sitting in between the Justice and Ace of Pentacles, which means whatever garbage you had collected over time, people. The Devil energy here. Because again, the Tower comes after the Devil. So you have realized what you're ending now is the Devil energy, the toxic energy, the narcissist energy, codependency, substance abuse, inner child issues. It could be anything. Toxic love, narcissist behavior that you had that stopped you from manifesting this abundance in your life of the Empress energy. Okay, so the devil energy is being pushed away by the Tower. There is going to be an involuntary end to this devil energy of calculation, of greed, of everything that satisfaction, instant satisfaction, instant charm, all those things that has been done instantly where justice had gone out of your life. Because you, again, with justice and Tower people, you have realized that what you have sowed, it's time for you to reap back now. So you're letting go of the injustice. You're putting an end to the Tower. You're bringing back the right quality of your karma. Let's put it like that. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's a divine intervention from the universe to allow you to move forward towards your Empress energy, people. Giving birth to something beautiful in here. In the shadow self is also what I'm getting, guys. Let's look at the Temperance card. So definitely the Tower moment is happening where you're letting go of the garbage you have collected from your overtime past situation, the Ten of Swords, letting it go, people, to refocus your life path, your energy towards building back something beautiful now in your life that you really want to be committed to. And you're ready to move with your commitment because you have done the internal work, don't forget. With Temperance, guys, you got 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Look at the amount of 10s you have, Gemini. And the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So you're trying, like the 7 of Cups, people, is the manifestation of your dreams, of your will, of your fortune. Okay. Whatever that had been holding you, you're trying to find a pathway towards your own betterment. But we got 2 10s here, which means you're closing something and you're about to reopen. But you're looking for direction towards a closed chapter in here, in your shadow side, to bring back the harmony, to temper your balance, to temper yourself, to build back yourself in the right way. Yeah, you are looking for a pathway, you're choosing your direction very wisely, Gemini, with your emotions as well, because you have options in life. Let's put it like that. You have options that you are choosing to end something and start something new here. And for which your option is also to balance back your temperament, be flexible, be adjustment, have that adjustment, have the adjustment capacity, be flexible, temper your attitude, temper yourself, balance your attitude also. Where there is some restriction you had, people, that needs to go. So you're choosing your path carefully towards breaking free from those restrictions of the devil energy as well. Okay, there is like 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 of Sword. You got it's huge in the shadow side for you people. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune with 10. You can get more of this 10 here at one go, people. There are a lot of 10s. A lot of ending and new beginnings in the way in your shadow side, guys. Let's look for an oracle for the 8 of Pentacles. And that is where your refocus is, because now you're working towards your betterment. Excuse me. Balance, yeah, look. Centered, balance, equality, well-being, feeling complete. Yeah, you're working towards a bigger balance with Temperance card here. You're also working towards balancing back your own self too, people. balancing back everything else in your life in the shadow side. It's important for you, Gemini, because you were off balance somewhere, definitely, 100%. And that's why there is a close of a chapter, because you had no balance at that point and you might have done things wrong, where you're trying to center yourself now with a lot of refocus in your life and awareness that has built over time to bring back equality, to bring back a well being, to feel complete with the abundance card of Empress. And that's what you're working towards, people, bringing back a lot of harmonious balance from the bad energies that you're closing, putting a tower moment in order to reopen a new energy, a new chapter in your life. Now, what's coming out of this energy is a transformational energy. Let's call for the transformational energy from the shadow side to know what you are moving towards at this point with your transformational energy here. Okay, so with the transformational energy, people, you got the Six of Sword, the Page of Sword, and then you got the Magician or the Alchemist here. So 100%, you are ready to manifest your direction in life. Okay, you have the tools, people. You're getting ready to manifest. Some of you might move, travel, like I said, Six of Sword. It could be an actual travel or it could be an emotional travel, but somewhere that you're moving out of a turbulent water, people, into the calm water, and that is what the energy of the Page of Sword as well is. We'll check it out, but you are manifesting a new direction in life, people, 100%. Let's look at the Six of Sword here. Because, like I said, it could be an actual travel or a reflection of the energy of your intuitive voice and your internal compulsion or compulsive energy, people. Whatever that you had been working on, The Six of Sword, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Nine of Sword. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you're definitely moving, people. Like I said, it could be an actual movement or it could be a emotional movement. To release yourself from a very stuck energy, people, of the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Both are stuck energy here. The Knight of Cups is right in the middle. Okay? So you're definitely looking for your freedom. You want to move because you have been suffering with the stuck energy. With the Knight of Cups, your emotion has gone through a lot of pain, people. You have a lot of emotion in yourself, Gemini, people I'm looking into. But because of the stuck energy, guys, you have suffered with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. You've been very guarded, very close. You have not been able to talk to people. You have not been able to let people know what you're thinking, how much of love you have within yourself, how much of love you're ready to offer now. But you were very guarded because somewhere, people, you felt very ashamed and guilty, and you have that, that kind of introspective energy on that guilt here. You wanted to bring back the control. Now it's like you're wanting to take control of that situation. You really want this energy of the Nine of Swords gone. So, but again, it's a stuck energy, where you had been only thinking about how you can move forward with regards to this Nine of Swords, how you can move forward um, with your Knight of Cups energy, but you were so guarded, like you were getting stuck with this Knight of Swords. You were not able to move. So now comes the Six of Swords. So this is where the freedom is coming, where the breakthrough is coming. You're able to move. Somewhere you have clarified your emotional attitude in the right direction to move. With the six, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords, you're taking 3 steps back to move in the front, guys. Because you have worked on this Nine of Swords energy, you have realized it's no use keeping in touch with it anymore. You got the 10 of Swords, you got the 9 of Swords. There has been a lot of guilt, panic attacks for some people. You don't know what you want to do with yourself, how you can move forward. Maybe guilt, maybe shame. Everything was holding you, people. Was holding you from moving forward. Excuse me. But you were thinking about this story. You were, you were trying to take control of that emotion. You were trying to walk away, but finally, you are breaking free, guys, from this shadow energy. This is what's coming. You are breaking free. Now let's look at the Page of Swords here. Maybe some of you wanted to have some communication. You were not able to communicate. It could have been anything. It could have been anything. But it was an energy, people, where you really got stuck, guys. Very stuck energy. And you had a lot of love, but you were not able to show that love. You were not able to bring that love forward. You were not able to communicate about that love. It could have been anything, but which is where you are taking 3 steps back to move towards the front. With the Page of Swords, guys, you got the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Wands here, people. Okay. So basically, people, you all are waiting. You all are waiting here to give birth to this. Start the new harvest. You do have, again, a divine intervention coming in here. Because you are observing, this is you, Gemini. You're observing the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords. This is all about you. You are in observation because you know that you have hurt somebody badly here with the 9 of Swords, whoever it is, or you have got hurt badly. And that is where you are very guarded. With the Page of Swords energy, you are in observation because you don't know if you can really move forward to say that Knight of Cups, go gushing with a lot of sentiment, although you're moving with the Six of Swords. But again, it's like that energy where you're moving and again you're observing. You're moving, you're observing. You're not moving completely. You're stopping yourself with the observation and then you're moving again. Again, you're stopping. This is how you're manifesting here because the 9 of Wands energy talks about a lot of, again, being guarded about this movement as well. Because somebody might have got hurt, somebody is very tired, somebody was not, being resilient throughout that story. But again, you are in observation, Gemini, with regards to the movement. So you're working the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. You're working towards this divine intervention or the divine inspiration. Not very quickly, I would say, but you're stopping and moving, stopping and moving. You know what I mean? So you're moving 2 steps and you're halting to observe how the other person is reacting, and then you're moving again 2 steps forward. So that's why you're taking a little bit of time here with the Page of Swords energy. Even though you're ready to manifest, there is a divine intervention. But again, there is a 9 of Wands, which is again like the 9 of Swords. There's a very hermit kind of an energy where you're thinking about the story because you know that there has been a lot of hurt and disbalance and grief and sorrow that has happened in here, people, with whatever you're trying to move forward to and whoever you're trying to move forward to, people. So the magician comes in here, guys, which is allowing you and giving you the tools to move forward. Okay, let's look at the magician energy. And remember, the magician energy is an alchemy, a process of mix and blend of your love, your emotions, your manifestation here, guys. You got the Two of Wands, you got the Hermit, and then the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You are manifesting back the new love. And there is a lot of Hermit energy. Even, with the Nine of Sword and the Nine of Wands, there is a lot of thinking here as you're moving, as you're working yourself out of that energy, people. You're also going back into the energy to think of what has happened before, is also what I'm getting. And that's where the Hermit is shining the light on the Ace of Cups. There is a lot of intuitive planning, a lot of balancing of the yin and yang energy with the magician coming in here, which is also bringing about a lot of guts, where now you're thinking. There is a lot of introspection on this Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. There is a close and an end of a chapter and a beginning of a new chapter of love, a new beginning of love, that you are now shining your light and lantern on as the magician in here, people. You're taking your time, guys, but you're working yourself here from the shadow energy. You're manifesting your self-worth in the right way as well. Okay, let's look at the Six of Swords. So you are going through that motion in life, Gemini or Geminis. Okay, you are 100% going through that motion. There is a lot of Hermit energy as you move out of the shadow as well, is what I'm getting. A lot of Hermit energy here, where a lot of soul searching, introspection, understanding, wisdom is all happening here at the same time, people. Let's look at the Six of Swords, which is all about leaving the past behind as well, traveling with less of emotional baggage. Excuse me. To begin the new love in here, because definitely there is a divine intervention of the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Falcon. So with the Six of Swords, people, you got the Falcon. So you're rising above. Your vibration is soaring, people. Your ability for a strategy, your skill, it's a transition. The Six of Swords is a transition. This is a transition in progress to make the changes for the higher self, people. Where your third eye chakra has opened up to see above and beyond the place of your ability. You will be, as you move out of your shadow into the transformational or the transitional energy, there is a high level of change that is coming in here with your own energy skills. Your ability to rise above like the falcon, and see things from different perspective, a bigger perspective, a macro level, whatever you want to say in here, Gemini. Okay, whatever that means. Where you're able to see things with your third eye from high above like the falcon and know exactly what you have to do here. That's your tool as well. That's the tool that's been given to you from the universe. And where you need to land, like the falcon, can fly really high, and land in the right place. So you know that even though your vibrations are rising, you're rising, everything is good, but you have to land in the right place. You cannot land in a wrong place again. So you're very observant, very careful, I would say a bit guarded as well, as you're rising above the normal level of energy, people. But you're definitely getting close to that energy when you're able to see yourself better now. Let's look at the action energy here. Now, again, action could be emotional, physical, mental, spiritual. Could be anything, guys. Okay? You got the Five of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, there has been a lot of pain, disappointment. But again, remember, Five of Cups is an energy of learning lesson. Five is all about learning, understanding, getting clarity, knowing the truth, understanding your own problems. But again, for me, the Five of Cups is an energy, people, where it is not irreversible. This energy is reversible. Somebody can change it if they can really focus on the right direction here. And that is the energy that somebody is trying to focus on to change the whole story here. That disappointment, that grief, that whatever that happened, the emotional loss, whatever that happened in here, guys, you're trying to figure out the right approach and reverse that energy and bring back the happy energy in here. Okay? Now, with your action, people, that's you showing up, Gemini, with a lot of mental energy, with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You got Ten of Swords again with the Hierophant here that's talking about the commitment. So there is a lot of deep intuitive thinking with regards to this commitment you're taking on or you want to take on. In love, it's all about that. You're the spiritual teacher is teaching you, or you are becoming the spiritual teacher, very close to the Taurus energy of the Hierophant, where there is a lot of understanding now, wisdom now. You're getting your strength. Some of you might be getting your strength from a spiritual guidance, spiritual guru who is teaching you or who is making you go through this process of understanding with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords, people, that it's time to finish off the last chapter. You got so many tens, Gemini, and I've never, hardly ever seen a reading with so many tens, guys. The Two of Swords energy is definitely a lot of deep, intuitive self-energy, people, like the High Priestess kind of an energy, where you are going through that spiritual and the dark and the light forces of the universe, where you're kind of doing a deep internal thinking towards your approach towards a commitment in your life. Let's look at the Two of Swords energy. A Two of Swords energy is definitely being blindfolded as well. You're taking an energy that you don't want to be biased. You want to be unbiased, and that's why you're kind of blindfolded. But you're taking a very mental energy in place. You're like welcoming a very deep, intuitive, mental understanding of a situation here, people, with the Two of Swords. Definitely a very, very highly intuitive energy. With that, you have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. Wow. Yeah. So you're definitely thinking about this commitment with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, people. Very passionate, feisty, fiery energy of two people here. Remember I said the Adsum card? Excuse me. Where two people come together. And the Knight of Wands is all about moving forward, being adventurous in this relationship, bringing that love back, connecting with one another. Very, very passionate, very magnetic energy of two people, very theatrical, but full of action and passion in the story, people. So with the Two of Swords, you're kind of in contact with that energy. To bring back that energy, let's look at the Hierophant here. And it's a very spiritual commitment, maybe for some people as well. A past life relationship, could be twin flame. could be soulmate, but whatever it is, guys, it could be a very spiritual commitment as well. The Hanged Man, the Moon card, okay, and then you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so here you go, guys. It's like this commitment had been in suspension for a long time with the Hanged Man, the Neptune or the Pisces energy, people. You have been working through this Pisces energy of the Hanged Man and the Moon together. Both are Pisces, or it can be Cancer as well with the Moon, people. With your fears, with your terror, with your dread, whatever that you have perceived now. And the Queen of Swords energy is of somebody, guys, who is waiting to receive some kind of a news from you. Very quick, very intelligent, very sharp. Can cover her bitterness in the right way if she is bitter about life in general. But that's you, Gemini, again. So maybe some of you guys are waiting to receive some news of commitment here as well. For some people, I'm getting. Or you are ready to take this commitment forward. You're ready to talk about this now. Anything that can happen. Because you're prepared to move forward. It's the Queen of Swords energy, people. It's a feminine energy. But it's a very quick energy of talking, communication. Very clear. So it also could be, okay, this is also a point here. It also could be that some of you guys are getting ready to open up and talk about this commitment here. Because you have gone through that situation of looking at this fear, illusion, confusion in a very different way, and now you're ready to walk into this commitment as well for some people. Let's look at the Ten of Swords here. So you are getting ready to open your mouth and talk about it. It's a feminine energy, guys, but again, we have the feminine and the masculine in us, so it doesn't matter. Let's look at the Ten of Swords here. You got the Wheel, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. Yeah. You're relieving yourself, people. You're connecting back to your roots. With the Four of Cups, there has been a lot of missed opportunity that you're now bringing back. You know about the story. You're learning about it. You're getting the wisdom, people. You're accepting the fact that you have missed that opportunity where you probably have gone through the Ten of Swords, a lot of betrayal, a lot of trust issues, a lot of people having stabbed you at the back, where you have gone through the pain of the Ten of Swords, that you're surrendering, you're moving forward with your Wheel and the Fool card, both talking about a new beginning here. A change of your destiny, where the Four of Cups is letting you know that you're now getting ready to receive back. Be optimistic about what you're getting to receive back now. You're connecting back with your roots, letting go of the bad energy. You want to come forward and begin this new journey. Okay, with the Four of Cups, there has been a lot of missed opportunity as well that you're now trying to rework and rebuild on from that area of missed opportunity, people. Let's look at the Two of Swords before I wind up this reading here for my oracle. What do you have to see about the Two of Swords? So, guys, get ready for this. Preparation is on, people. What do you have to talk about the Two of Swords? Very deep level of intuitive energy. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Your karma cycles, forces of the universe, destiny, synchronicity, everything is changing, people. That's your action. That's your action here. You got the Wheel here, you got the Wheel here, and you got the Wheel here. You got the Wheel 3 times, people. I've never seen a reading with so many tens, really. Now I can tell you, absolutely. It's a major, major life cycle change, people, in love. Gemini is what I'm getting, people. So, yeah, so whatever that you guys have been holding, doing, thinking, moving around in circles, boom, it's all going to close. New chapter on the way, new start on the way, new fortune, new karma, new fate, new forces of the universe in your life that's appearing in your love situation, people. Enjoy this reading, guys. Until then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste.